I'm not saying Canadians live better than Americans. I'm not saying that people in Switzerland, should adopt this philosophy. I'm not saying that we should adopt the Swiss philosophy. What I'm telling you is you better know the rules that govern this land that you chose to live in. And I'm telling you now, it's not socialism. Now, is anything wrong with helping the next man? Absolutely not. But a drowning person is also no good to a drowning person. So most people try to help a whole bunch of people when you can actually help more people, when you have time, freedom, and flexibility to generate more money, which helps more people with time, freedom, and flexibility. You're giving, which generates more money because time is money. So in capitalism, if you create things that free up your time, you can help more people make more money. See, I'm going to really talk about this big time at P.A.Y.S Live. And it's really what the value of self-worth. And what that basically means is when you understand self-worth and what you actually are, you won't let a lot of people waste your time. The reason a lot of people waste your time is because you really don't understand how much you are in fact worth. So I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna give you guys some information tonight that millionaires and billionaires taught me. My first two mentors were billionaires, billion with a B. I was 19 years old. So people say, how did you go from broke college student to professional speaker to owning my own training company? Easy. Billionaires start speaking to me in my teens. So even though I was broke as a joke, B-R-O-K, right? My E was on layaway, couldn't even afford the E in broke. Even though I only had $30 to my name at one point, $0 to my name several times, even though I was sleeping at airports because I had a free flight or buddy pass, but couldn't afford a hotel. So I was sleeping on concrete benches. I did that, I don't know how many times on concrete benches at airports, just all night, just hoping, one eye open, trying to get some quick Z's before I caught a 5 a.m. flight. Why was I able to do all those things? Because billionaires taught me early on that there's a price you have to pay before you start doing the things I'm doing now. There's a price you have to pay before you understand money, what it can do for you, and how to help other people succeed. There's a price you have to pay to become a business owner. There's a price you have to pay for being a leader and having thousands and thousands and thousands of people follow you. There's a price you have to pay for that. So I paid the price, so you deserve the rewards. A lot of you guys haven't paid any price, but you're in a capitalistic society looking for rewards. That's a socialist mentality. Let me tell you something. It's not your job's fault. It's not your wife's fault. It's not your child's fault. It's not your husband's fault. It's not your education, your degree or lack of degree. It's not its fault. It's not your school's fault. It's nobody's fault if you don't make it. Why? Because you have the ability to get educated and change this. I'm probably preaching to the choir because guess what? A lot of you guys are here and I appreciate it. So let's check it out. Now, we got to make sure that in summary, before I show you the problems with capitalism, let me show you in summary what we just did. In summary, individuals and businesses control production. That's capitalism. If individuals and businesses control the production, that's capitalism. If progress results due to self-interest, that's capitalism. If the state or community controls production, that's socialism. If the good and wealth given is based on the needs of everybody, that's socialism. If progress is determined by the community cooperation, that's socialism. If wealth is determined by competitive pay and prices, that's capitalism. Again, wealth is determined by competitive pay and prices, not community, competitive. That's capitalism. If there's little government policies and control, that's capitalism. See, a lot of y'all haven't figured out yet that big business runs this country. The government really don't run this country. Big business run this country. Now, I ain't gonna get into that, but just always know businessmen will always have their hat in the game because businesses buy politicians. Government controls all policies and laws. That is socialism. So you got to decide right now. If you see this slide on the webinar, you got to decide right now, take a snapshot and understand which one you live in.